I could see the fish's bones as clearly as a map. Then I picked up a chef's knife. I effortlessly sliced the fish along the bone grain into thin fillets. But when I brought the fish slices out to the judges, they glanced at them and shook their heads, certain I would lose. I didn't argue with the judges, but the next second, the whole room fell silent. The fish I had filleted was actually still swimming in the water, its gill covers opening and closing as it breathed. They didn't know. To me, it was just basic skill. Because I had once been a top chef, my trophies had once piled up all over my rooms. Who would have thought I would be betrayed and framed by my most trusted apprentice, sent tumbling from the heights into the gutter, and become a homeless beggar on the streets, until the day I found a potato on the side of the road, and when I went to return it to its owner, the kind woman called out to me, and asked if I needed work. I scratched my head awkwardly, and followed her into the restaurant kitchen. But the head chef saw me in rags and covered in dust, and he frowned, complaining I was unhygienic. Luckily, the woman was the restaurant manager, and because she insisted, I was kept on. But the head chef simply couldn't accept me, and he deliberately made things difficult for me. He even made me cut meat to specified dimensions. Little did he know, I had once been a culinary god, and knife work was etched into my bones. When the other cooks measured the strips with rulers, they gasped that they matched down to the tiniest fraction. But the head chef still looked disdainful, and he insisted on a contest with me. He cooked a dish and had me serve it to the customer, but I could tell at a glance that his dish wasn't cooked through. I pointed out the problem, which made him furious. As a result, the customer took a bite, slammed the table, and yelled, saying it was the worst thing he'd ever eaten. The manager rushed into the kitchen to confront the head chef. With no other choice, the manager turned her gaze to me, and signaled for me to show what I could do. I nodded confidently. Then I raised my hand and struck the chicken on the cutting board once. Not long after, I brought a plate of dirt to the customer. When I saw the customer stand up to leave, I pulled out a hammer and smashed the plate of dirt hard. The moment the dirt broke apart, a mythical bird fluttered out.